What's up, guys? It's your girl, Melody Renee, and you are on Planet Music. This is episode 25. You already know the vibes. And today we're talking about how to be successful in life. 10 tips. You already know. So let's get into it.
You're listening to Planet Music TV, a podcast that inspires creatives to step into their extraterrestrial side and pursue their passions. My name is Melody Renee, and I am an artist and an actress, and we are going to get into music review and sometimes sit down with creatives and talk about their passions, their process, the lessons they learn, and how to make an impact. Let's get into it.
Yes, guys. So, again, I'm your host, Melody Renee, and I am so excited about today because you already know we're here to reset our minds to become future. Let's get it all the way out. Future millionaires. Let's tap it on top. Let's do future billionaires, okay? So we need to talk about some successful tips to help you get where you want to get, okay? We're going to do that at the end of the show. And in between, we are going to talk about what happened in this galaxy. We had a lot of stuff smacking around, okay? We're going to get into that. And we also are going to talk about and listen to some independent artists that are out of this world. And you're going to hear them live on Planet Music right here with your girl, Melody Renee. So, what is the tea? Before we get into that, when it comes to being successful in life, many people will want to give you advice, tell you how to change your life. However, these people don't necessarily know what success looks like because they ain't successful, okay? So stop listening to these people that don't got a pot to piss in. If you're gonna look for some advice, look for some people who are doing the things that you want to do and ask their personal opinion. And I am right here, honey.
What kind of shit is
okay? We got 2 movies coming out. We got a podcast nominated. We've done tons of modeling, brand ambassador, etc., etc. So, listen, Linda, okay? I am going to help you. And we're going to get on this journey together, you and me, because I'm here. We're going to the moon. We're stars. You already know. We ain't going to go out into that. So what's the tea? Y'all know what the tea is because it's trending that Chris Rock got slapped like a bug. Yo, wait a minute. Okay, I know I shouldn't laugh. So funny. And I watched it over and over and over and over again. And I still am like, is it real? Like, it looked a lot like WWE to me. A couple management said the same. Some people say it's real. I don't know. When I looked at it, though, it didn't look real. But Will Smith's comment afterwards looked very, very real. But then again, Will Smith just won an Oscar. So, like, you know what I mean? So I want you to see, what's your opinion? Let's play it real quick.
Today I got to style some spring moments with some fab DSW shoes. Shoes are one of my favorite accessories because
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? that was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith.
So this is. Okay. Okay, so there's a lot to unpack in here, but let's first say that Will Smith smacked the shit out of him. Whether it was fake or real, it was amazing. Secondly, Chris Rock took that shit like a G. He took that slap like, I don't know. He took that slap like, you know how when you were real young and you just started feeling yourself and your mama like is about to whoop you, but you grown? And you like, they come over there and smack you, but you don't want to cry? So
Let's reenact that. I'm Will Smith.
I'm screaming over here because that has happened to me like when I was like 15. I went in my mama's purse, right? I thought it was cool. And I'm like laughing, crying because I thought it was cool to go in her purse, and I took some money out of her purse, and it wasn't like I was stealing or anything, but I just was like,
what you
yeah,
call
right,
it then?
right. Talking about it like I was stealing.
What kind of shit is that?
So I took the money out of her purse, and then I'm like, Ma, I got whatever money out of your purse. I was doing my lipstick or whatever in the mirror, and I didn't see her coming, and she just like, bow. I was like, I had to just hold my ground though, because first of all, who you slapping? But second of all, you my mama. So that part, and that is what Chris Rock did. He took it like a G and then told people like, so yeah, Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me. So I don't know. But one thing I don't like though is that, geez, we just got to the Oscars, right? Come on, we just were fighting to get this award, fighting to have equal rights, and then we come on there and show our black asses, real white black asses, Will, okay? And it was an amazing show. It really was. Like, I don't care what nobody say. They say it was terrible. It was, but it wasn't. It's like, we black, we here. What? This is what we do. When you disrespect our family, best believe that's what happens, okay? Speaking of disrespecting our family, the other thing that happened in this galaxy is this weekend, your girl is in a movie called Fake Friends. Yes, it's by Pop Productions. I'm so excited to be in this movie. Guys, your girl's doing so much, okay? That's just on the outside. The camp is doing their damn thing too. We got Street Noise, Rodimus Entertainment. We got a whole nother movie coming out called Beautiful Noise. Yes, I am featuring in that bad boy. It is, you know, blessings on top of blessings, and we here. I was just on Switchplay TV. Shout out to the camp over there. They just had me on interview, so I apologize for being late. That is why, because I'm booked and busy, okay? Speaking of booked and busy, if you want to book me for a model, actor, or any type of singing engagements, can we post the picture for them? We will in a minute, to give you guys the phone number so that you can book me for in any of your special needs, okay? Just make sure your money right, okay? All right, because we don't play no games around here. So check that out. If you guys are in the Detroit area, make sure that you go to the African American Museum this weekend, and it's going to be a total vibe. It's called Fake Friends, and it's a great movie, so stay tuned for that. And also Beautiful Noise, guys. We got shirts. I don't even know we haven't had prices. Oh yeah, this is the booking information, the phone number. She's so fine. Like, you know, this is makeup, but she still look good. The haters. It's always gonna be a little shade, baby, but it's okay because I just wear my glasses everywhere I go. You lucky I ain't got none on right now, okay? Anyways, Beautiful Noise. We got Beautiful Noise t-shirts out. This is just the standard Beautiful Noise shirts. We can get them in any colors that you like. That will definitely help say that you are supportive of the team and the camp and what we're doing. We are giving you Hollywood films in Detroit, and that is no cap. We literally filmed this in Hollywood, and yeah, because that's what we do. Here's another. This is me and Luz. He's also the star in the film. Again, it's called Beautiful Noise. It's featuring Melody Renee and Luz Cannon. And it really was shot in Hollywood. Yes, there it is right there. This is all the information. Ta-da-ta-ta-ta-ta. The cast are dope. Listen, we worked, I'm talking about worked our asses off for real. We worked straight through. It was an amazing experience. I loved everybody that I worked with. There was no drama. There was no beef. Everybody was just there to work, and we also had a good time. Like, how can you, like, this is what I do. Like, this is what I love to do. You know what I mean? Like, you actually are able to be in your craft and enjoy it, have fun. Nobody's being catty. Everybody's respecting each other, and also respecting each other as the stars that we are, because everybody on here is literally a star. Juanita, Watkins, who actually plays my mother in this film, she is a star in the Fake Friends movie that that I was just telling you guys about. We got Loose Cannon, we got Belly Bandos, we got One Mo, we got Public Designs, we got Rada I mean, everybody is a whole star. Like, anybody on here I can't even think of. We even got Sandman 44 in the building.
Grown folks' business.
Okay, all I'm saying is that we got Sonia Purdy. Like, I'm just trying to think about if there not a star in here? Nope. I'm trying to, how you like going down the list of people like, okay, nope, they're a star. Yep, they're a star. She got books out. We got people that are doing really great things in this. So this is an amazing event. Make sure that you're there May 13th. This is going to be coming out at the Bel Air. It is $35 general admission. $80 will get you the real vibe, though, okay? That is going to include you to be backstage with the VIP cast. You are going to be able to do the red carpet thing with the paparazzi, and your girl is going to be there, okay? Yes, extra. Read all the fuck about it. And I will be there, so make sure that if you want to vibe with me, that you get that $80 ticket. And also, that is going to include your free entry into the after club, the after party. Where the party
after
at?
Club, huh?
The after club, the after party, wherever we going after, you invited. Okay? Period. So make sure you are there. If you need tickets, you can hit up that same number that we gave you just a minute ago, or you can go to Street Noise Entertainment, Ride or Miss on Instagram. Go to me, DM me at It's Melody Renee, and get a ticket. It's pretty much that simple. So we did a little talking. It's time to get into the music. We got some dope artists. We're here for it. Wait, did I show the shirt? Sometimes I got a little dyslexia going on. Okay, I did. Let's get back to Did we say? Oh, we didn't say how much they are. How much are they? $30, okay? $30 for the shirt.
You might want to hold it up again. That was really quick.
Okay, let's hold it up again. And this one is actually I don't think the video really does it justice. But when we come back a little later, I'm going to show you some other shirts that are being done as we speak. Literally, I smell the press working right now, okay? Let's get into some music. We got some independent artists coming through. If you are an artist, we're going to say this again, and you want your music played on Vent Radio, all you got to do is go to planetmusicreview@gmail.com. planetmusicreview@gmail.com. Submit your MP3s, and let me hear what you got. I am the plug. Use me right here on Vent Radio. Like that. Who we got, Glenn?
Let's get off into, this is a new one just came into the show. This is Spaz, Real One.
Ooh, Spaz. Let's hear it. Real one.
Hey, no, don't fight with a real one. I know I got you in your feels, and I'm stuck with it. You know you got the right one.
Got the right one.
Pick a right when that time comes. Don't fight with a real one. I know I got you in your feels, and I'm stuck with it. You know you got the right one. Pick a right when that time comes. Ay, I step to it like a boss, like Sailor. I'm fucking with you, you know we can fuck this cake up. Hair did, smelling right, pretty makeup. Big thing, little frame, had to say something. I've been looking for some time, shit. You know exactly what I'm trying to get that right with. Take you out the city, we could take a quick trip. Do something foreign, ocean view, sipping on the fifth. Baby, a Betty, and I'm drawn to her lips. She move like a 10, cause she knows she the shit. I'm trying to match that fire, get a nigga that slit. When I slid into her life, real smooth, I was it. She be fucking with the player that I kick. Attitude, real spicy, but I fuck with that shit. I keep shit solid, I ain't even got a trick. I'm trying to give you something right. Had these other bitches sick, look. Don't fuck with a real one. I know I got you in your feels, and I'm stuck with it. You know you got the right one. Pick a right when that time comes. Don't fuck with a real one. I know I got you in your feels, and I'm stuck with it. You know you got the right one. Pick a record when that time comes. Yeah, I ain't in the plan contest. It's either me or I'm moving on to the next. Sorry, G, if you choose, I won't even sweat. The real P, I can't lose, that's a side check. I'm low key when I move, I be to the neck. I'm tryna have you rockin' with me in my subtle flex. You the one out there field looking like the best. She tryna apply a little pressure, I ain't even press.
Okay. Are we on? I want to make sure that Spaz hears me.
You're on.
You got the right one, okay? Because I love it. I love the vibe. Ooh, like the video, you got to have the right one, though. Like, you got to have a nice, whatever you like, but it got to be nice. Boy or girl, it got to look all the way together. That's what I'm just saying, Spaz. And I like it, so we're going to rate that. I'm going to give it an 8.
8? Wow.
I'm going to give it an 8 because it could use, I feel like, production-wise, maybe I couldn't hear it completely. I'm not sure.
How the hell did you get an 8 then?
Well, because I love the lyrics and I love the vibe. So I can give people a higher rating.
Something nasty in the lyrics.
Because I can give someone a higher thing. I can give someone a higher number based on their thought process and writing. And, you know.
Okay, you give it an 8.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right. We got a guest in the studio though. We're gonna get.
Oh, we doing that?
Yeah, we're gonna get Xavier to rate it. Get right up to that mic right there.
Okay, Xavier. So we have Xavier in the building, a model, singer, all of that. And we want you to rate. What you got? What you think?
Well, I loved the sampling. I thought it was super dope just because it was like an 80s sample, I feel like. It sounded very just smooth. I loved it. I would have to rate it. I want to give it a 7.
Okay.
You know, one notch below Melody.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Just because I feel like I agree. I couldn't hear it as loud, but I do feel like the vibe was there. The production was done very, very well. And I'm definitely ready to hear more.
Okay.
Spaz, you did an amazing job.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, great critique. Yeah, you know what? You know, I'm a lover, so I understand. I always give it'd be so much shade in this production, guys. You don't understand. Like, I literally should always, every time I film, have glasses on. Anyways, because it's coming from this side. So, anyways, thank you. And thank you for that. And I would agree, but just because the vibe was so great, I had to give him that extra point. Now, this right here. Yeah. Yeah, it gets you there, okay? This is called Loose Punch, guys, from Cloud Zone, and they are our sponsors today. So let's see.
What's poppin', man?
What's good?
It's Loose Cannon checking in.
It's your girl, Melody Renee. You already know what's up.
We only here for one reason right now. Cloud Zone. We just dropped our official flavors, man. Shout out to Official Cloud Zone on Instagram and follow them on their website, officialcloudzone.com. This is the Loose Punch by yours truly, Loose Cannon.
This is Melody Rancher by your girl, Melody Renee. So go to Cloud Zone, officially go there, and get your wholesale needs because it's a total vibe.
Oh, yeah. Super vibe. Make sure y'all get this Loose Punch, though, man. It's that watermelon, strawberry, peach infused. Come on, man. Stop playing.
It tastes like candy, baby.
It's limited time, too, so it ain't going to be around. Get them while they out.
Yeah.
Get them while they out. We got a lot of them.
You got 2,000 puffs.
Can't beat it.
Yes, Cloud Zone. Listen, it is, I know we like to say this, but it is a real vibe. Like, especially if you're out having a good time, it's so discreet. You put it right in your pocket, and it's 20,000. I mean, 20. It should be 20,000. I feel like it's 20,000. It's actually only 2,000 puffs, but make sure you check it out. If you want to get a whole case, this is Loose Punch. Melody Renee has her own. It's called Melody Renee Rancher. Get it. Go to officialcloudzone.com and order your case today. All right? All right, cool. Now, back to this galaxy. Okay, honey, let's see what else. What else tea we got? What other tea do we have? Okay, so the big question. Let's revamp to what we were talking about with.
No, go ahead and revamp.
Yeah, to the Will.
You can revamp.
To the Will Smith situation. Okay, so now this is really assault in the workplace. Let's just be real. Let's tone it down. If this is a real situation, this wasn't staged. This is an assault. And would we be saying this, or would this really be funny if this was the fry cook and the cashier at McDonald's? I mean, let's just be real. If the cashier then went back and slapped the cook, or vice versa, they would have been in handcuffs and been out of there. Then you see Will Smith afterwards, after party, and no apology, whatever. Like, I get it, but at the same time, like, when is a stop to say, don't put your hands on me? Because now that gate is just open, so now a situation might have to change with the Oscars. You know what I mean? We're going to have security now or whatever.
Should have had security in the first place.
You're correct with that. I do believe that because so that's where we go again, the privilege. Because they probably do have security, but Will Smith is just Will Smith, and they didn't think that, the good boy, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was going to go up there and do that. Maybe he thought he was going to go up and do that and take his mic, like a Kanye West moment or whatever. Like, no. He's like, no, we don't do that. In West Philly, we smack dog. Yes, I smack dog. Yes, I smack dog. I'm sorry, because it's so bad for the black community. But yes, I smack dog. Yes, I smack dog. And what? And I'm at the after party with my Oscar. Like, hey. And I'm taking a picture with my family and my kids. Like, period.
I mean, I feel so many different ways about this situation. I mean, it's the very reason that I don't take my wife in public much at all with me.
Right.
Because I know that
you're going to have to get out of character if it comes to that.
Absolutely. I mean, so to avoid ending up in jail, it's only certain type of venues and stuff that we go to together because I jump stupid. And I already know it. So, this guy's wife is dealing with something that has changed her life.
Yeah. So let's talk about that, because a lot of African American women, a lot of Africans, a lot of people of color have alopecia. I have alopecia. My mom has alopecia. Like, a lot of women of color have it. Some not as severe as others. But let's say that
it could get to that point.
Huh?
It could get to that point.
Yeah, it could get to that point. And if it got to that point, how very embarrassed, I would be. You know what I'm saying? Like, my little situation, I'm already like, ooh. You know what I'm saying? My mom's situation is the same way. So, like, how would I feel? I would feel probably the same as Jada did. She just got a little bit more privileged, to do that, because I could honestly see my dude doing something like that, but it wouldn't have went down like that. You know what I'm saying? In a different situation, it's probably going to end up in some type of shootout. It's going to end up in both going to jail. It's going to end up in some whole craziness.
But, and then on the other hand, Chris Rock is a comedian.
Right.
He had been paid to do a job.
Mm-hmm.
And Chris Rock has a staff.
You're right.
That is part of their job is to vet the jokes that he's going to tell.
Yeah.
So I think Chris was just unaware that Jada had this problem.
That it was that serious. Like, yeah. I feel like you. I feel like he possibly thought it was just a statement. You know what I mean? Like, just, oh, this is how I'm feeling, because his daughter also has a bald head by choice. So maybe this is just
there's
what they
the key
do.
word, by choice.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So he, like you said, he should have known, and his business people should have known. His team should have known, like, okay, yeah, that joke's no go. Especially when you're talking about this major platform like the Oscars. Like, we're gonna definitely double check what we wrote, because nowadays people are just way too damn sensitive. Let's be real. I mean, it's just really disgusting and pathetic how.
Well, on another side though, Mel, I was wondering if that's the case, Why ain't you slap the shit out the young boy that she was entangled with?
You know, and that's why I feel like Chris Rock got what he got because he got it for everybody. He was so mad. He wasn't talking to just Chris Rock. He was talking about everybody that got something to say about his wife and him and his relationship. That's what I felt that smack was.
It was empowering because I want to slap you on the camera right now.
Let's not do that. Because I'm definitely not going to stand there like Chris Rock did.
What you going to do?
Glenn just slapped the shit out of me.
You going to start fighting?
We going to be fighting.
We going to be, what? You a fight me?
Yes.
Girl.
He was not just about to, you going to slap me?
You supposed to, when I slap you, you supposed to, we on camera, you supposed to break down and start crying.
No, I'm going to go crazy and then come back and cry. That's how my mama taught me. She's like, you go fight and you gonna cry while you fight. Like, you scared, will be scared and fight, period. So,
I hope that they can work that out amongst themselves.
Well, just a moment ago, actually, like literally just a moment ago, Will Smith just apologized on, what was it? It's on one platform. Don't quote me. It's either TMZ or something, but he literally just said it a couple minutes ago that he apologized blatantly or whatever. So, you know, they're friends, supposedly. Fake friends. I don't know. But
no, I think they're friends for real.
I think they are too. Okay, and this goes back to like, you know.
Because Will is a comedian as well.
Yeah.
He's not just an actor.
So he knows. I don't know. I think it could be a small bit of WWE. That's what I'm saying.
Well, it could be. I don't know. But I'd say this.
Like, you're supposed to come up there and do something else. Maybe he wasn't supposed to smack him or something.
Well, maybe you should be more sensitive to when you're talking about another man's wife.
That part.
Period. Or another woman's husband or another person's partner.
Yeah.
That can, you know, people will do
they'll
things.
They'll kill you.
Yeah, people will do things.
Listen, love is like the real deal hood. I'm telling you.
Everybody has a deal breaker.
Yep.
My deal breaker is my children.
Don't play around.
All bets is off when it comes to them.
Listen, speaking about them kids, we got some other news in the galaxy that I was just at. First of all, it's called a Pee Wee championship basketball game. Okay? Right? Mm-hmm. So that already tells you that it was some little people playing. Little kids playing. And if these parents be going toe to toe, they get upset. They ready to fight. And I just was looking at it like, wow. You know, how competitive we are. And this wasn't in like the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Because everybody love their kids.
Yeah. And so they'd be ready to fight for them if another parent say something out of line to the other kid.
Man, when I was coaching, I had a parent tell me that Jesus told her that I should start her son.
You know what?
I said,
not you gonna use, not blasphemy. You gonna use Jesus' name.
She said to me, she said, Coach, I have a message for you. I said, oh yeah, what's that? She said, Jesus told me to tell you that my son should be starting today.
Oh, did he now?
I said, really? I said, okay, well, tell Jesus that it ain't gonna happen.
Yo, stop. You know what?
No, some parents are
they really go
they go hard
for them. Shout out to my little cousin. They definitely won the championship by one measly point. It was one of them
games. Wasn't a measly point.
It was that point where they're
That's
like,
all it takes is one.
Okay, and they won, and it was like, you would have thought it was a college football game. Like, them parents ran all on the floor. Everybody was like, ah. The other parents was mad as hell. Like, you
were sitting there not knowing what the hell was going on.
I love to people watch. Like, I'm a big people watcher. Like, if I don't have anything to do, I literally will go to the mall and just, like, look, because people are very interesting. Like, this human experience is one of no other, and people are experiencing it all different ways. And it is fun to actually just watch people do they normal shit. You be like, wow, okay. So I was just watching and, just observing the crowd and like these parents. And so my son is 1 year old now. So when he gets, I think that was 8, I was just thinking about me being in that moment, like my kid out there.
We're going to put him on the Ohio Heathens.
See, I told y'all the shade is coming back. Thought the sun was out. I thought the sun was out for the rest of the show.
Yeah, we
but
gonna
here
put him
come
on
this
the Ohio
annoying
Heathens.
ass shade. You know when you be just trying to lay out in the sun. Here come this annoying ass shade.
Pass the ball, Monse. Shut up. I don't
you
want
hate
to pass it.
Shady ass people coming through. Like, if you don't get out of here. Okay. Anyways, the Oscars is my thing. I plan to win one day very soon.
You already won one.
Oh, the one you sent me in
Pull
text
up,
message.
Just pull up. It's on
You
your
know
phone.
what? So I told my manager I want him to help me win an Oscar. He gonna send me an Oscar in the text message. I was like, he said, there you go, you got one.
Yeah, because
like, no.
No, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, the Midwest Video Awards is a better award than the Oscar because it comes from
your people.
Your people.
Yes, that's true. I'm very grateful.
I don't even know why people want to be at the Oscars, to tell you the truth.
Well, I
Black
think
people.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so
They don't
I
want
think
you there.
it's a level of just stature. Like, you know, you feel like I have made it now by the eyes of everyone. Like, okay, I know I'm the shit. But do you know I'm the shit? Okay,
You
know,
need
like,
Massa to say it, though.
You know, it's kind of that thing, unfortunately.
Yeah, you need Massa.
You need that approval. Like, in all life, we want the approval of our parents, right? We want the approval of our grandparents. We want the approval of our friends. You know, even if I don't care, no cap, even if you say you don't want to, you do.
But if you get the approval of Massa, you done made it.
You gonna be like, Massa said, Massa said. Now, Massa said, you gotta know it. It's true.
What kind
Like,
of shit is this?
It's like, you know, if Massa said it, then you know it's true. And the messed up thing, Glenn, it be like that. Right or wrong. When they say it, like if I'm on say I'm an amazing actress. Everyone said it all over the world. You know, no one knows me. But when Massa, that's what he call him, Massa. I want one. Oscar. So listen, Oscars, I have never called you Master. That was the production team. I was just re-quoting what they were saying. Okay, now moving on. When
Celie, you
Oscar,
doing a great job.
Not Celie. You told Harpo to beat me. Anyways, but no, it is that, because once they see that, they're like, you are a good actress. Like, bitch, I've been telling you, you came to tons of my shows. You was crying when you saw the sad scene in my movie. But when he say it, that's even with music. You know, you be dope artists that come on my show. Completely amazing artists that will kill some of these mainstream artists that's out here. But until what you say, yeah, okay, yep, Massa said, then no one is going to agree.
Yeah, but no one's agreeing because we're not stepping up in a way that we can. I mean, there's enough black people now that have the finance to put together our own version of whatever it is that we want to recognize each other for.
Yeah.
So it's really not an excuse at this point. And you don't even have to say, well, we can't do it because we can't get the networks. Because guess what? All of the networks are streaming now.
Right. Okay. Now, this is where I believe that it is fear. Because we've had things. And what happens to them? We've had Black Wall Street. They came and bombed that mug, killed everybody.
But you have to keep
All right,
going.
but I'm saying that is the problem. We don't have those people to be like, I'm doing it regardless if they're gonna kill me. They're scared.
Well, I did Midwest Video Awards doing it again.
Right, but I'm just saying, what are your thoughts, Sebastian?
Sebastian.
Is that not right?
No.
Xavier.
We have Xavier Manicus here.
Xavier.
No, I do feel as if, you know, that master stamp of approval is very important. Yeah. Just because that is like what gets you into the industry.
It's also what gets you out of the industry.
Yeah, that is very true as well. But I think, to piggyback off of your example of fear, I think it really just comes down to like the individual. For example, like Tyler Perry, instead of using other people's studios, he decided to build his own in Atlanta and make an entire compound, you know, from all the resources that he's gained over time, and he's now doing his own thing, in hiring, young black artists, actors, actresses, and all types of things. But I also do think that, like, we have to all come together as a collective, and unfortunately, I don't want to be pessimistic, but I'm not completely sure that that's going to come anytime soon. But until it does, I feel like everybody should start to really develop themselves, develop their craft, and then connect with your team, because that really that's what separates you and makes your one project turn into something profitable, but also something super dope, is when you have people that are like-minded that want to back you up. And so I think it's very, very important.
Yeah, that is great, Xavier. Very well spoken too. The one thing that I agree with is that we all have to come together with like-minded individuals or whatever. And that main point is just the same thing that we talked about in a couple of other episodes, which was Swiss Beats. He came together with that Trilla Verses or whatever, and he let all of the artists be a part ownership of it, and so that's dope. So we got to do things like that, buying in those type of stocks, doing those things. Remember, we're here to reset our minds to become future millionaires, so we got to think about that kind of stuff too. And unfortunately, when people like production said, Master has it, you kind of have to kind of figure your way through. You know what I mean? Don't just be so mind blocked where you like, I don't care because I don't want to do what Master say. I get that, but you also got to be smart about how you do it. You know what I mean? Because you ain't getting them loans at that bank unless you doing what Master say. Okay, so you might have to do certain type of stuff to get the loan, so then you can go and do what you got to do. You feel me?
Super true. That's in every facet of life. You just have to play your role and try to play it as best as you can to get the outcome that you wish to desire.
Facts. All right, so we're going to get into some more music. What do you have for us, Glenn?
This is Jay Sabin out of Memphis, Tennessee. And let's rate this one.
Okay. Oh, it's slow.
Oh, sitting in this empty room by myself, missing you, wishing you could be right here by my side, holding me tight, searching for some things to do, but I can't keep my mind off you. Since you walked out the door, I've been needing you more and more. Lately I can't see living my life without you, baby. Girl, it's been a week and I'm going crazy 'cause you're not here with me. 7 days, 7 nights since I seen you last. I watch the clock on the wall as the hours pass. Are you home all alone? Do you think of me? Yeah, babe. Are you up late at night? Are you losing sleep? 7 days, 7 nights since I seen you last. Watch the clock on the wall as the hours pass. I'm at home all alone, thinking about you, baby. Got me up losing sleep 'cause I'm missing you. Every time I close my eyes, I see your face. I wanna swallow my pride 'cause I miss the way you smile. Your beautiful eyes, they drive me wild. And no, baby, can't you see what leaving you has done to me?
Hey, what's
Ever since you walked out the door,
Jay Sabin.
Sabin.
you more and more.
Okay, so when it first came on, Jay, I was like, like I really wasn't feeling it, to be honest with you. And then I was like, okay, it had to grow on me. So that for me, I'm going to say is like a 6 because I love that you can sing. Like you can sing and I can tell you can blow too. But for me, I think it again was just production. I don't know. That's so. I'm saying 6, and I love the voice though. What do you think, Xavier?
Just double check. Okay, cool. I really did like the song. I thought that the synths at the beginning was a very interesting choice. One part that I loved about it was it really did feel like a Brian McKnight-ish type of vibe.
Yes.
Very just smooth, sensual. It felt like it just whatever, some random R&B track from like '97. That's what it gave.
Right.
But no, it was super dope. I do feel like it does need a remaster though, just to go back in the studio and perfect it, just get those vocals correct. But as far as like the theme of the song, what is that called, the hook? That part where he started to see, that hook was amazing.
The
I
hook
loved
was
it.
Great, and
I think
that's
the intro
what
though
saved
is
it.
like what needed to
I
be
think
changed.
the intro, like, okay, guys, for real, I keep telling you that too, because just some Melody Renee advice: when you're sending your music into a radio station, they gonna only listen to probably about the first 30 to 60 seconds. So that is where you need to put your meat of things. Even if maybe that's not really how the song goes, you know, if you're just trying to send it in for people to get people's ears, like that's important that whatever you're sending like has that, because we actually listened very long. For me, I would have already cut it off. You know what I'm saying? But because we're doing the review, I'm like, okay. And it really grew on me, and I was like, okay, I like that. So I think you should recut that. I think you should come in to the studio, recut that, get it mastered, because it's probably done right. It probably just needs to be mixed and mastered, you know, because I'm just hearing some levels aren't right. But I appreciate you guys for continuing to sing your music in. If you are a music artist and you want your music heard on Planet Music Review on Vent Radio, all you have to do is go to what? Melody Renee, planetmusicreview@gmail.com. Okay, you're going to send in your MP3s, and we're going to chop it up, and we're going to get your music played on here. I'm the plug, so use it, okay? All right, that part. Now, remember, we're talking about things that you can do to be successful, okay?
You got another song.
You got one right back to back? Okay, cool. We'll go right back into that. We'll get back.
This is Tone Scott featuring Square Biz and Marcus Divine. You on the roll.
Okay. Not hear the sample. Like, so it was just like, oh, I'm just like hearing that. So I'm going to give it a really high rating because that is like one of the dopest samples, of course. Like, it's like you can't even do that without without that. I feel like they did a really artistic way of like doing what they did. So I'm not hating it. I'm not loving it, but it was like, I feel like that's a track, honestly, like I gotta like get high and listen to and like really dive deep into. For real. I'm just being real. We're here. We're gonna be real. He said I quit. Like, for real. Okay, Xavier, what are your thoughts on it?
I thought it was super dope. I like the flip of the sample. It definitely gave me like a Funkadelics type vibe. I think it was super interesting to have that type of sound be brought back in 2022, just because I feel like right now it's such a like town for like, or it's such a time of like just super dark bass and like a lot of heavy hitting sounds, and so like that light, fun kind of just party feel is always something that we welcome here. So I loved it.
Yes. Production, they really walked out. They literally walked out. Where you go? Why did you leave? Because
I quit.
Why did you quit? You can't quit on me. Okay, so we really like it though. It just was.
So what did it get? What 1 to 10?
We did. I didn't rate it. What did you go? You go first.
I'm gonna give it a 6. The only thing that, or I have like 2 specific reasons why I would give it a 6. I do feel like the sample was just, as far as like the tuning or like the levels or whatever, it was just very loud, and kind of overpowered the vocals and everything under. So it kind of just felt like we were just listening to the sample just on repeat with like some underlying vocals. I did like the way that you did the harmonies though. I think that was super cool. But yeah, just kind of reworked that, but it was super dope. So
yeah, so I'm agreeing. I was gonna give it a 6 as well. Pretty much the same critique is that I was just really hearing the sample, and I was honestly trying to hear what was underneath. So I think if that gets kind of worked out, it would be amazing, because the way you played around with your voice, you said it's 3 different people on there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the way they were playing around with their voices and stuff, like I really wanted to hear that. So, yeah.
I thought it was very creatively done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know it was 3 people.
Yeah. Although it is a sample, well, it's how you use a sample. And that's what people sometimes get a little misconstrued in the studios, is how you use the sample. You know, you can take 10 people can take the same sample, depending on what they put around it, decides whether or not how that record feels to you. So I thought it was very creative.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
All right, one more.
Okay, what we got?
This is Belly Bando.
Okay.
TPE.
He pull up a gift for me. He know that he care for free. And if he start tripping and say that I'm tripping, then I'ma reverse the G. This pussy don't pop for cheese. Griselda got black on me. He flicking his wrist and I'm licking my lips. He's betting his pounds on his pee. But I'm betting my op won't squeeze. I smoke a whole lot of trees. But before I snort it, I suddenly aborted and make him work hard for PC. Bitch, I'm count on the beat. But bounty hunter in the street. And if my nigga about to cheat, then you're gonna lose a GD. Tight pussy energy. Cute as fuck, but hella street. No, I got a lot on me. Oh yeah, I got the Glock on me. Pull it back with full release. No mask on in my Uber, please. Not trying to hear no foolery. Till mom's to write your eulogy. Tight pussy energy. Cute as fuck, but hella street. Baby mama mad at me cause Urban play hide and seek. These bitches never wanted beef. You play the 2s, I play the 3s. You call the shots, I play the players. I ain't beefing with no head. This is the season of clips. No fuck, but I'm hammering. Muslim but crazy like Karen Dim. I'm taking they ass out they abdomen. Burn up his dick like a candlestick. I'm feeling so crazy and spacious. I'm not even trusting the neighbors. I'm trying to end all of my haters. Stop trying to play it. I should get it shaking. Don't give a fuck about a break.
Tight pussy energy. She said, "Get it together, honey." Okay, first of all, she's a lyrical goddess, so shout out to you. Like, girl, I be listening to every time I hear it though. I be like, "Wait, she said what?" You know what I mean? Like, she just said something else that I didn't catch. Like, she's an amazing lyricist. Shout out to you. I loved everything about it because soon as you hear it, you just like, you know. So, I would totally give that an 8 for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to match you on that. I definitely think that's an 8. One thing I really do like about this time is like female rappers are really stepping their shit up. Like, it's super dope. She came in super hard and like the flow was dope. She like it wasn't weak or anything. And the hook was catchy. So.
But is it truthful?
But is it true? Okay, that's a whole nother thing. You know, whatever.
Just
but
do the Kegels.
We're talking about just the music.
Okay,
guys.
so what's y'all both gave it an 8?
I gave it an 8 for sure.
Okay, Belly Bando for Tight Pussy Energy gets an 8.
Yeah.
I think that is tied for. We have a tie right now.
Yeah.
So I guess after we pay some bills, we have to try to figure out how to
break
the tie.
that tie. Okay, all right. All right, so we're going to play some bills because you already know that we do that. Again, if you are a clothing designer, maybe you do lashes, maybe you're a fashion designer, maybe you're a photographer, and you want to promote your stuff, all you got to do is go to planetmusicreview@gmail.com, submit your info, and let's get working. And this is our sponsor for the week. Who do we got? Social Prop Marketing.
That actually create results above and beyond vanity metrics. Results beyond just views on YouTube, likes on Facebook, followers on Instagram. Because at the end of the day, these metrics that are so often touted as career-changing marketing goals by some PR companies, social media marketers, and even some label marketers just don't amount to what artists looking at the big picture actually need. As an artist, you know what you need, and that is for your
Yes. Okay. Listen up. If you are a music artist, an actress, a model, whatever you're trying to do to promote your business, social prop marketing is the ish. I'm telling you, they're going to get you where you've been trying to get yourself, but they're going to do it so much faster, so much cleaner, and they're not going to make sure that your account gets shut down and all that when y'all trying to use them little paid free bots and all of that stuff, okay? So go to Social Prop Marketing and get all of your social media needs on, okay? That part. Now, we still got some stuff going on in this galaxy. What happened? We talked about the Oscars. We really didn't go into detail about, the dresses and stuff. Do we have a small clip of okay, so, man, some people came to not mother effing play. Let's see what we hear. Let's see what we got. Who do we have? Megan Thee Stallion looked amazing. Okay, she looked like a straight up Barbie doll, but a thick Barbie doll. Who else looked really great? We had what's her name? Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up.
Weekly Fashion Police to talk about the fashion that we saw, which really that's what trends a lot, other than what happened last night. Good to see you. I saw you brought your sequins. I had this show up for myself as well.
I know you look fabulous,
action
head to toe.
All right, okay, so
amazing.
I passed the report, the inspection.
100%.
Okay, good to hear. I'm not the best dressed woman though. We've got to pick for that. Am I right?
Yes,
Who's
yes.
it?
Jessica Chastain. I thought she looked amazing. I love this. Look, it's all my favorite macaroon colors. I mean, it's just fabulous. But it's flamboyant, it's colorful, it's Gucci. She looked amazing. A lot of actresses will kind of tone it down if they're nominated. She didn't. I love this. She brought it. Now, the bottom of the dress was getting mixed reviews. Some say tacky. I would agree to some sort. It kind of reminds me of something that maybe Zsa Zsa Gabor wore on Green Acres. Right?
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right.
The feathers at the bottom, I thought, but I love it. I
was going to say, I thought feathers were becoming like a...
You talk about it.
Okay, we could do that. Just fast forward it through it. Okay, yes, look at this. This is so sleek, though. I love a man in a black suit. Okay, and when it's tailored, it's delicious, whatever color you are. I love that he's showing his watch for sure. You gotta have it. You see, like he's purposely showing his watch, like, yeah.
I wouldn't have wore that to a worm wrestle.
Oh, hush. But let's see, can we fast forward that all to Meg the Stallion, honey? She looked like a straight up cupcake, a blue one.
Look at that.
Yeah, you see your boy. This is before the slap.
There go Ali.
He was Ali. He did play Ali. He said, let me use my skills real quick. Will and his wife looked amazing. Complete. First of all, Jada looked gorgeous, bald head and all. Like, she looked great. Period. I'm surprised they didn't show Meg though. Like, really? Oh yes, honey. And this outfit was to die for. I saw her on the red carpet and I couldn't stop looking at her. It was great. Some people was like off key, but she definitely pulled it. And it was like a pantsuit too. That was super cute.
Well, why do the people who be commentating the fashion part be looking so terrible?
So
yeah,
true.
I mean, they don't have sometimes they don't have that team, because so that is, we could do that. We could interview at the Oscars and then we could be at the Oscars. Like, I feel like I just manifest that shit real quick. All right, because my team, we gonna be lit. If I'm listen, they're gonna be like, where you going? They're gonna want to come and talk. That should be your point. I hope I come and talk to her because they look good, So I have we didn't pull it up. Let's see if I hold it up. Can you see this? Because Megan looked like a cupcake and I was so lusting for her the other day.
You was lusting for
Yes,
Meg?
I was lusting for Megan. Let's see. Can y'all see? No, they can't see that, can they? Nope. Dang. Nope. Okay. Whatever. Go look her up. Go look Megan Thee Stallion at the Oscars. She looked like a freaking cupcake. Okay? A blue one with the flowy icing. It was very, very good. I loved it. And she walked in that mug like, yes, I'm the diva. I'm here, as she should.
I'm glad to know I'm not the only one in the camp lusting for Meg.
Oh yeah, listen, that I was, I love a classy. Oh, I love that when you act like you're regal, because you are, like, it spews all through there. Like, I've seen some pretty women who just don't have that. And I've seen some not so pretty women who have that, who made them look even more prettier.
What kind of shit is that?
It's just what it is. I've seen some really big girls who some people might not feel was sexy, but walk in a room and I'd be like, yes, you better let them know you here, girl. Okay, that is that energy. Okay, so yeah.
That's that Will Smith slap.
No, whatever. Okay, so speaking of other things that's happened on in the galaxy, we got Remy Ma talking about, guess who? Nicki Minaj. Blah 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 blah. Like, Remy, like, let's get all. I mean, like, okay. I just don't understand why we're still talking about this. Like, okay, she's talked about it all. I feel like every decade we're talking about Nicki Minaj and y'all diss track or whatever. Like, let's move past that. You have a beautiful family. You're looking amazing. Didn't we just show you in your orange dress with your husband and your baby? Like, get over Nicki Minaj. Let's just move past it. Okay, that is just my opinion. But she was on Drink Champs. I'm not even gonna go there. If you guys want to listen to
Y'all
it,
can't get over Nicki. The other women in America can't get over Nicki.
Yeah, it's too hard. Okay, because I'm like,
Nicki.
Are we still
Nicki
talking about
putting
this?
a smash down.
Are we still talking about that? Okay, so no, Remy, like, I just really don't think that was a good look for you. This is just my opinion. You are already bomb.com. I don't think it was even needed. You were on Drink Champs to do your thing. It could have been avoided. But, I'm glad that she has, said that, Nicki is the truth and, she apologized for that. I think that's great. I just don't think it needed to be said. You know, if you want to watch it, go on Drink Champs and watch it and see the full thing. But I mean, I don't think it's really worth it. She also mentioned.
Did they show Nikki's picture on there?
Did she? I don't remember. Probably so.
Then it's worth it.
But you can just go to Nikki's Instagram and see all of the voluptuousness there.
Nikki had that booty rebumped out.
And got it fixed, huh?
She hurting them now.
Oh, God. Speaking of Remy Ma, she's also talking about Doja Cat not being a real rapper. Okay, what is our definition of being a real rapper? What is your definition? Because to me, anybody who raps is a rapper. Like, you should be able to do whatever. Like, I don't just, when someone's like, oh, are you a rapper? No, I'm an entertainer. Sometimes I may rap. Sometimes I might sing. But that doesn't make me less of an artist. And I hate when people do that. Like, why are you, like, you know, don't do that. Now, you're specifically putting yourself in that box as I'm just a rapper. Then I get it. But don't just put everybody else in that because they do other things that they're not considered a rapper. I think Doja Cat is a dope-ass artist. I can't wait to collaborate with something with you. We gonna rap, we gonna sing, we gonna twerk, we gonna do everything else in that song. Like, what? Maybe even some opera. Who knows? But I'm just saying, like, art is art, and it shouldn't be like that. And so I didn't like that comment.
Lady done lost her mind right on the air.
I just passed out because I was really offended by that, Xavier. What do you feel about that comment she made about Doja Cat?
Yeah, so I heard that comment about Doja, and I just feel like, why are we still interviewing Remy Ma? You know what I mean? I just feel like time has passed, and the new girlies are up, and they're doing what they need to do. Doja, like, I agree with you 100%. She's an amazing artist, but she is also distinctly a rapper. A lot of her music, she switches the flow up every single time.
All the time.
She can rap super fast. She can rap super slow. I feel like there's really no limit to her ability, and so I don't really like, you know, the labeling or putting into a box as well.
Yeah. I mean, let's talk about TikTok. We got Corey LeRae killing it, made her own industry. She's a rapper. Well, however you want to feel, it is what it is. And like you said, you know, Remy, I feel like, you know, if I'm an OG in the gang, I'm like, okay, this is what's happening. Let me holla at you. Like, okay, let me, you know, this is what I think Nicki's mistake with Cardi B. You feel me? Like, instead of being like, Cardi, let's collab and do something together, like, you diss them, and then they surpass you.
Well, you have to understand, though, too, that the major record labels encourage that kind of behavior.
Yeah.
And it's a shame that, you know, when you get to the level of Nicki and Cardi, you pretty much can tell your label to go to hell.
Yeah. So you don't have to do that stuff, right? Okay.
But it, you know, it's the thing. You know, when it comes to Remy Ma, you know, Remy is a lyricist, and she's, in her mind, I think she's fighting for that place where y'all rappers, but
yeah, but I got bars.
I'm a real MC.
Yeah.
And hip hop is just very competitive like that. And unfortunately,
but I also know that New York rappers, just from being in New York or whatever, they are strong about doing their rap or whatever you want to say straight through, like no cuts, no nothing, and they feel like if you have to break that, then you're not like a real rapper, because that's how it used to be.
It's the birthplace of hip hop.
Exactly.
So you know, I tell any artist that I work with, you should at least visit New York, the Bronx, Queens. You should visit these places if you're serious about hip hop, because you're going to learn some things that you're not going to be able to learn anywhere else in the world. That's just a fact.
Factual
period.
On facts.
There are rappers on the corners that will kill some of the rappers that you hear on records.
That part.
So I get it. I mean, I think that when you reach a certain level in your career, you should be past that. But it is a very, hip hop itself is very competitive. Not just the music, the culture. It's competitive people. So, you know, I just think that all those girls need to get it together, do something together.
See, that's why I fucks Cardi. I'm just like, I don't care what people say about her. Like, she does collaborate with the top of the top, and she's here for it. You know, she ain't bringing nobody's down.
But that just shows you that there's enough room for all of it.
It is, and it looks good. Did you see their extend of Summer Walker's video? Oh, I should have had you.
The No Love.
But it's
the No Love. It's
all about what you like.
It looks amazing. They did that thing, and I don't think anybody. I mean, I'm sure Cardi fans, Summer Walker fans, SZA fans had like my favorites, but let's just be real. They all looked amazing, and it was like an equal like. That's some shit. They definitely about to do some trio tour stuff.
But
that just makes sense.
It's nothing new. It's just that you're seeing it from females. Yeah. You know, but as many records and as much money as Hammer made, right? Mm-hmm. He never got the respect as a rapper.
Yeah, that's true.
But he's the only rapper still to this day to sell the kind of tickets and seats that out of any of these rappers. But in terms of hip-hop, when you look at it from a hip-hop perspective, he traditionally was not, he didn't fit into that box, you know? So it's about what you like. I mean, I don't think that Cardi is as good as Nicki or, what's the other young lady we were talking about?
Who,
the OG girl.
No, Remy.
I mean, to me, she's not even in those girls' class. But there's a lane for her. She has created a lane for herself.
And she moved correctly. You know, like, to be a step of those girls who are, to me, better lyricists. So it's like, whoa, you know.
But if you really critique some of the live performances, you know, see, that's when the truth is tough.
Okay, baby. Listen, Cardi, I love you, but
yeah, I mean, you
know.
She kind of looked like Britney Spears up there. 1 and 2 and 3 and to the side, to the go back and forth. So
and that's so ironic to me because she was a stripper first, so I figured this was gonna be easy for her.
Well, stripping is completely different than choreography.
Exactly, and you don't have to have rhythm necessarily to be a stripper.
All off beat and just just go crazy, right?
You know, you got a fat cuckoo, a
fat
cuckoo.
Okay.
Okay, well, you said you was lusting over.
Lusting and a fat, you know what is? Come on.
Didn't we just have the tight song?
Yes, we did, but that's not the production. That's an artist sending their music in.
So it's different for me to say.
Yes.
Boy.
You know it is. Okay, so listen, guys.
What kind of shit is that?
It's that kind of shit. So listen. It's no use into measuring your goals in life against someone else's definition of success because it's simply not valid. Okay, we talk about this a lot because we always want to do what mom and dad tell us to do. Oh, they may want us to be doctors. They may don't want us to be rappers because they feel some type of way. But it is not their life. They have their own human experience and you have your own human experience as well. For example, suppose you your idea of success is to reduce the, environmental impact.
Is this the countdown?
No, this is me talking. This is me ranting. Let me do.
Okay.
In that case, you're not going to feel successful if you're surrounded with people who think that that's not a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have a strong sense of whatever, let's try to do this. If you're a person who likes to eat meat, like say if you're a chef and you're like, I'm a meat eater, okay, and you're a chef who does vegetarian food, like y'all not gonna mesh. You're always gonna be butting heads. They're gonna be trying to tell you that vegetarian is healthy and the meat people are gonna say you need protein. You know what I mean? It's just gonna be butting heads. So those aren't the people that you need to be around, if you understand what I'm saying. You need to be around like-minded individuals. We were talking about that off air. You know, like, it's so important for that. And so we're going to talk about the definition of success. Once you imagine your perfect day, take some time to consider what that is. You get what I'm saying? Like, really, how can that be brought to real life, I guess you should say? Because my perfect day might be fame and success on a yacht and, glistening in the sun, maybe a waterfall just coming down and I'm you know, people just taking pictures of me and shit. That might be my level of success. Your level of success might be writing a novel and being a bestseller of some sort. It's two different things. So you cannot tell somebody who maybe has a bestseller and feels like their life is fulfilled because your life isn't fulfilled as whatever you want to be. Okay, you got me? So first thing we got to do is stop talking about other people's shit. Okay? Mind your business. Mind your business. Where's the stay out of grown folks' business? Jeez. They do it when I ain't on, when they just feel like they want to, but right on time, yeah, no, that's
Stay out of grown folks' business.
Please do. Okay. So I'm just saying this to say you can't focus on your business if you're worried about somebody else's business.
Why you pointing over here?
You feel me? Because it's been a lot of shade going on over there. Okay, so we're going to talk about the 10 tips, but before we do, we have one more bill to pay, don't we? We got Street Noise, Erodimus in the building. Again, we have Beautiful Noise coming out. We're so excited for this May 13th. Get your tickets while they last because they're getting ready to go fast. For sure that VIP, you know, because of COVID restrictions, we have limited seating. So make sure that you're on board May 13th at the Bel Air, and it's going to be a total vibe. Starts at 7, that is red carpet, and then after that will be the movie premiere at 8 o'clock featuring me, your girl Melody Renee, Luce Cannon, and an amazing cast. I'm talking about freaking amazing. Speaking of that, we are going to be at Midwest Music Video Awards coming up, and stay tuned for that. Shout out to Rodimus Entertainment, and you guys are just gonna be so excited about this year. I just feel like, it's just amazing. It's amazing. All right, so we're gonna do 10 things, okay? We're gonna start at should we start at number 10 or number 1? Because I know you.
You're gonna do it.
We always get the numbers right, but people like that. People love the dysfunction that goes on at Planet Music Review. Make sure you actually vote for me because I was nominated for Best Podcast for 2022. Go to Midwest Music Video Awards and nominate your girl. Thank you for all the people who have done so. Remember, just because you voted don't mean that you can continue to vote.
What's the website where they have to vote?
It is MWMVAwards.com.
MW.
I said it wrong still?
MWVMawards.com. MWVMawards.com.
It's too many M's.
Don't pay her no attention. She used to catch a cab to school, y'all.
Listen, my dyslexia kicking in as I get older. I don't know what it is.
She thought she was special because the cab was picking her up.
Oh my God. Okay. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Remember, we are here to reset our minds to become future millionaires. I'm getting ready to give you these 10 tips. Thank you to all the artists who sent in their music. Again, if you're a music artist, send me your jams. Send me those MP3s, not your SoundClouds, honey, not your YouTube links. A lot of you have been complaining you haven't gotten your music heard. That is why you don't follow directions, okay? All right, now, number 10, think positive thoughts. Okay, I know that sounds so cliche, but one of the first steps towards success is to rid yourself of negativity. We've all heard the phrase, you are what you eat, right? So that is the same thing as you are what you think. Think like a boss, be a boss. You know, I already picture what I'm going to wear at the Oscars. I already know what kind of car I'm riding. I think I told my manager what we even doing afterwards. We going to jump in the pool, in the ocean. We going, you know how they do the wedding dress, you know, the dress, I don't know what it's called. When you jump in the pool with your wedding dress on, it's called something. We're going to do that at the Oscars. So think what you want, and then it's just going to manifest. So you're just creating that movie, and then that movie is just going to come to life. So think positive thoughts, okay? Number 9, be prepared to learn. Because some of y'all think y'all know it all, including me. And sometimes you need to just bring it back, slow down, and really think about it, okay?
Shut the hell up.
Study. study, get prepared, take time to notice and learn new things every day, because we all don't know it all. Even the people who think they know it all don't know it all, okay? So make sure that you're studying your craft, make sure that you're studying your competition, make sure that you are actually investing in whatever it is you do. Remember, this is not just limited to being an artist. This could be a chef, this could be a doctor. All of these things you have to study for. This could be an athlete you need to study for. I'm waiting. Oh, you know what? Sometimes, I never know if he's gonna do something nice or whatever. So that is number 9. Number 8, don't be afraid of having big goals. This is something that was really hard for me, because once in a while your family or whatever, and I talked about this in an episode before, will be like, oh, your little acting thing, oh, your little singing thing, is it doing good? Like, excuse me, it's nothing little about what I do, okay? So there is countless books and guidance to change your mind frame, because we all think like that. Even when you're talking about somebody else's, and you might not even trying to, not trying to be disrespectful, you know what I mean? But that's just what we think. So think big, and don't be afraid to think big, and don't be afraid to tell other people about your big goals. But it's also good to move in silence, because a lot of times that negativity can creep in from what other people said to you, and then now you start re-questioning yourself when you had this big amazing thing to do, and then you're like, oh, they did make sense when they said that. No. So sometimes if they're really close friends or really close family, you already know how they act. So why are you even asking them? You know what I'm saying? Like, just move, because you know your family. You know they be shady sometimes, because they want your best interest. They don't want you to get hurt, but just leave it alone, okay? Number 7, focus on your strengths and passions, not your weakness. Now, this can be hard, because a lot of us that are in the arts world, we are super talented at everything. You can act, you can sing, you can dance, you can do photography, you know how to edit, you know how to do TikTok, you just know how to do too much. But what are you most good at? Because those are the things that you should really focus on. And the things that maybe take you like 4 or 5 hours, you need to delegate that to somebody else, because that 4 or 5 hours could have been used for practicing, on the things that you are really good at. And I have to learn that, because, we want things done how we want it to be done. I know. We're on this journey together. You feel me? And I have to work at this as well. Like, oh, let me give him this. Even if you feel like you gotta let it go. Breathe. Take a couple deep breaths. It's gonna be okay. Trust me. And you're gonna be so surprised at how much things you can get done if you give your people, especially if you have a team, those extra things that you don't have to focus on, okay? Number 6, get rid of distraction. I know you don't want to hear, and you're here watching me now, but you gotta put your phone down, boo. You got to put your phone down. You do. Maybe not on Mondays at 7 o'clock to 9, but structure your other time, give yourself an allotted time on social media, because you will get sucked in. If you are trying to be a millionaire, millionaires are people who create content. They don't watch content. So you need to just cut 2 hours a day at max. You can separate it, 30 minutes here, 20 minutes here, or whatever. Post and ghost. Do what you're supposed to be doing and create content for social media, okay? So remove those distractions. And those distractions might not just be social media. That may be your love. That may be that sex that you addicted to, okay? It may be that alcohol that you addicted to. It may be that party that you addicted to, okay? You have to set boundaries for yourself. Remove those distractions when you're really trying to focus, okay? And get some sleep. Get some sleep, because if you're trying to really be the full version of yourself, just like your cell phone, don't tell me I'm not lying. When your cell phone gets like really low, it start tweaking. You like, what? It's like, no, it needs to be charged. You need to reset it. Sometimes you got to turn it off and reboot that thing, right? And we are energy, okay? That is why when we almost about to pass away or whatever, what do? They recharge you, because you have electricity flowing through you. So you got to recharge. Get you some rest so that you can be 100%, okay? All right, number 5, plan again. Okay, plan again. Okay, write the first one out, show somebody, go back, revamp. Write it again, show somebody, go back and revamp. That's what you got to do, okay? If you're serious about being successful, you need to plan a super plan in place. to help you, to guide you. So you just go by easy with no problems, okay? But the dream that is huge needs to be extra planned out. Trust me, I've been that person that has all the dreams in my head, and it's like nobody else knows it. So I got to write it down. Like, they don't get it. You got to write it down, okay? So many people talk about success but struggle to keep track of their progress. So writing it down will help those challenges and habits that are helpful and unhelpful to get the goal. Okay? All right. So number 4, switch it up to avoid burnout. You're an actor, you're a singer, you're a model, you're a mom, you're dad, whatever you do, like just make sure that you are giving yourself breaks, because I know you might have a task that may be coming up, but you got to just schedule it out, because you don't want to just be like, okay, I'm just singing all day, right? Because after you do that, then you're going to be burnt out and not want to do anything else. All right, so don't burn out. All right, number 3, make a real commitment to success, not a fake one, but a real one. Many people think you need to be motivated to be successful, but it isn't entirely true. When you commit to yourself, you'll likely find that motivation will come from within. I know people don't like to hear this. That alien inside you, that is what it is, okay? And you're going to walk away right before we got to change it, right? Number 2, be a person of action. Action. Okay, don't be a sayer, be a doer, because those are the people that get respected, and that is that part. It's that simple. And number 1, don't be afraid to fail, because that is what we all don't do, okay? As Obama wisely said, failure is inevitable, okay? But choosing to give up or keep going is up to you, okay? And that is all for today. I want you guys to have an amazing week. What is that? Why? That shade of it all. Okay. Anyways, it's your girl, Melody Renee. Thank you for being on our episode today. I will see you guys next weekend. You already know I am shooting my dreams to NASA because I'm a motherfucking star. All right. Later.